here with Thursday morning with John and Jake. I'm John.
And I'm Jake.
And we're going to answer the questions that you want to know. So here I am with famous Somalian researcher or historian,
Jake
Wells.
Yes. So John, what did you want to know about Somalia?
About their independence. When and through what events and circumstances did this country become independent?
Well, you see, John, Somalia became independent in 1960, and in 1950, 10 years earlier, the Italians returned it to Somaliland on a 10-year trusteeship declared by the UN.
Oh, I see.
See, the Somalis in Britain Somaliland demanded their independence, and they combined Italian Somaliland and British Somaliland to form Somalia, which is what it is today.
Okay.
There were British and Italian colonies before the independence of Somalia, and they managed to gain their independence without violence or opposition.
Fascinating.
It's so fascinating. Please, ask me another question, Tom.
Who are some of the key leaders in this country's independence movement?
Well, in 1960, the UN created the Consultative Commission, an international board headed by UN official Hato Contini.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. Well, the political parties that were for independence were the Somali Youth League, the HDMS, or the Hizbia Dastur Mustaqbal
I see.
Somali, yes, he did. And the SNL, or the Somali National League. Please, John, ask me another question.
Another question? All right,
Another question.
I think this will have to be our last question for Somalian independence. But
Okay.
who are some of the main? What were some of the main theories or philosophies that influenced their thinking?
Oh, well, John, I'll answer that question in just a second. I'll just get my comb here. Well, John, freedom of expression was widely regarded as being the traditional right of every man to be heard. The national ideas were political and legal equality, combined Somali values with Western values, but only to male members of the society. Very sexist. Well, John, that's going to have to be all for the independence, so if you don't mind, I'm going to take your papers.
Yes. And now about the Somalian government.
Okay, John. Well, let me just tell you about that. Please ask me a question.
What current system of government? When was the current system of government established?
Well, the current system of government was established when Mohammed Said Barre fled the country in 1991, putting Somalia into a state of anarchy. Somalia has had no state of government since 1991. Faction warfare has had control over Somalia since then, and they've been controlled by several uncentralized governments, leaving the country separated into regions. The Republic of Somaliland in the west, Jubaland in the south, Puntland State in the northeast, and the Benadir Regional Administration around Mogadishu. But that's just to name a few. In all, there's about 18 regions all around Somalia. The Transitional National Government was put in place in 2000, and President Hassan was put in office then. He then began training a 5,000-man militia force to bring the country to peace. There's a loosely organized legal system in Somalia, not much at all. They use a mix of American, Italian, Arabian, and their own laws. They also use smaller anger resolution strategies, as in the people act as intermediaries between each other.
I see.
Just a few facts about it, because you're not going to ask me any more questions, are that its current president is actually Sheikh Sharif Sheikh Ahmed, and he was put in office in the beginning of 2009. They also have a prime minister, Mohammed Abdullahi Mohammed, and he's been there since November 2010. He's very not recent.
Wait, so when was the current system of government established?
Well, it was established in 1991 when Mohammed Said Barre fled the country, putting it into a faction warfare and basically anarchy.
Okay, so that answers that question, folks.
No, I did not laugh about Jubaland.